gosh, that's a one. Wow.
Oh, and that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Yes, we are back, and we are back with a big crash. Oh my life. Now this guy is, I think Didis. Anyway, he's in Ireland, he's doing speed, but he's on too big a gear, yeah. Someone said he's on a 6.5 earlier in the day, changed down to 5.5, but still on a 125 litre board. Rumour is, he's ordered a smaller one. He said he's new to windsurfing, but he's a big fella and he doesn't hold back. But look at that. Yeah, that is gnarly. Apparently he was limping back up the beach at the end, but he's all good. He was all smiles, absolutely loving it. Apparently that wasn't his worst crash of the day, but unfortunately the others are not on film. But fair play, dude, you absolutely rocking it. And Ireland have been rocking it. If you've been taking a look at the water speed app, you will see Mr. Oisin van Gelder at the top of the water speed yearly challenge. If you're not involved with that, get on the water speed app, obviously join it up. But it's a 5-second peak. I think he's on, actually, what was he on? Actually, let me have a look. Oisin van Gelder, 46.31 at the top of the list. I think he was peaking like 48 in some of the storms over there. Noah Lund, 44.21. Pierre Mortefon, 43.92 on that water speed app. So Oisin van Gelder actually sent me a video, and he actually, sent me that crash as well because he was there. The Irish boys are keen. He said he's been up in Dublin on the big stuff, like 6.5. And then they were down in Bunberg, is it? In Donegal, said had a really good session down there. Yeah, and this is the one where he actually set the records on that water speed app. So it looks like an epic place to sail. And even when it's not windy, I think he's been going on the foil and doing some runs on the foil. So yeah, it just looks so good, those little estuaries, like what the Dutchies are doing in between all like the low tides and the high tides, and getting the drop, getting that super flat water. And then the last session where we saw our opening clip, where we saw that was in Wexford. Yes, down in the bottom of Ireland, if I'm not mistaken, in a place, I think he said Ladies Bay. Is that what it was? Lady Island Lake. I've never heard of it, but it looks pretty on. Yeah, so they were blasting, having a great time. And actually, he sent me a few clips of him on one of Farrell O'Shea's old sails. Yeah, 81. Just a bit of a tribute to the memory of the legend that was Farrell O'Shea. 81, doing him proud, no doubt, Oisin, and a big respect to that. What else have we got to talk about? Well, we're talking, about guys at the top of the speed, Oisin at the top of the speed on the water speed app, but we've also got the distance challenge going on, which is a yearly one. And I'll tell you what, there was a big fight throughout the beginning of the year. The Aussies were absolutely killing it. Evil C, I thought his name was, and then I just realised it's Clive, or someone told me it was Clive backwards. He was leading for the whole time. And then Mike George, I met Mike George, obviously a GPS dude who came on the podcast, just knows everything about it, was really catching him up. And he was like, Ben, I think I'm going to have him this weekend. It's on. And then Dominic entered the building. He uploaded his GPS stuff from this year and he went to the top. I think he was doing something like 200K or 100 and something K in a day. And he's now on top. But I've got to say, I'm going to send a hat to Mr. Evil C, Clive. Get in touch and I'll send you a hat, because you were leading for a good chunk of that, and I think you deserve it 100%. Yeah, and big up to all the boys and girls that are entering the distance challenge. It's still going on. If you've been keeping a track of your GPS, you can get on the Water Speed app and upload them and enter that yearly competition. I think what are people sort of setting as a good target? Let me know in the comments below. What's a good amount of distance to cover in a year? What should the benchmark be to get into that top end of it? I think we did decide, but my brain has gone. Talking of brain has gone, we have got so much coming up. We've obviously just been to the Deafy Wind. Have you followed the series? I think 3-part series, me and Alfie Hart checking out a wave board, free wave boards, slalom boards, wave sails. I think it was a pretty cool series. If you haven't checked that out, 3-part series, well worth checking out. We also got sent this. Yes, this was someone watching, I can't remember who it was watching the Deafy Wind series. The Pheasant, yeah, the Pheasant was definitely interested in the Deafy Wind series.
Well,
so if Pheasant is interested, surely you're going to be interested. We obviously had Fiji, yeah, the Fiji Pro, only a 4-star event, but we had some pretty big names going down there. Bernd Rodiger winning in the men, and Jane Seaman winning in the women, and some hell conditions. Unfortunately, Jager Stone, nasty crash from him, and he's messed up his Liz Frank, which is, you know, the bone in the foot, the joint in the middle, always a nasty one. So we wish him a speedy recovery. He was looking good, but obviously didn't make it through to the final because of that. We saw that crazy stall forward off the lip from Anton Martin. You're like, what the frick's going on? We're going to do a podcast. We might have already done the podcast, but I was waiting for Paul to get back, but he's been a bit ill since. We will talk about this on the podcast, or the podcast could be tomorrow, depending when we decide to do it. So, yeah, definitely, if we haven't done it already, stay tuned. And if we have done it already, go back and look at it. If you are wondering where all the videos are, how's the easiest way to find them? Go to the website. We've got a new website, windsurfing.tv, all revamped, just chronological order. All the stuff that Paul's been doing from Fiji, all the latest videos just get automatically uploaded straight to the site, so you won't miss a video. The live streams are on there, everything. And it's just such an easy way to work out what you're missing. So if you're a YouTube person, no problem, but sometimes you go on there and I see videos and think, oh, I haven't seen that yet. So definitely get involved, and also send us your videos. We haven't done a Send It Sunday for ages, and I've got a big stack of videos ready to be unleashed, but we have one problem. POZO's coming up. Yes, POZO wins. I imagine we'll be sporting the training diaries. We haven't spoke to him yet, but we're going to be there on Friday for the build-up of the World Cup. So stay tuned to that. We're kicking off all the shenanigans from POZO. We've also got to say, SavernShop.com is still supporting Send It Sunday. Yes, they are legends at SavernShop.com in the UK. So if you do want to buy any Savern gear, I would buy it from the SavernShop.com. What else has been going on? Well, we had the Portuguese Slalom Championships, the big one. Every year, it's always a big do. This year, oh man, we got absolutely skunked. We had the wind changed onshore, and it didn't happen. We did a fun race, but the fun race was literally hardly planing, like on and off planing all the way around. But we did do it, and I actually won for the first time. I won the Portuguese National Championship, but it only counted as a fun race. Still, I'll take it. I'll take it. But we did have some good sailing the day before the comp, for like, well, a couple of weeks before the comp. Every day, full planing, full power, crazy action, and then straight away the day after and the next days after, just the 4 days of the comp was not windy. Anyway, what else have we got? Well, I think we've got a bit of this. Yes, this is Hendrik's first clean forward. 53 years old, what a legend. The backstory, he said, 4 years ago, Ben, I set my mission to complete a forward loop before I was 50. Okay, so he didn't make it, but he said it's been slow progress, but last year he started landing on his back. And then he said, the weekend forecast came, 10 degrees, northerly wind, and he said, it's my time. Then this happened. Yes, that is such a good feeling. Anyone who is on the forward loop mission you will know how that feels, or how it might feel. You can just see it in his eyes, and that, honestly, it opens up a new world to wave sailing, to jumping. Everything gets lighter, everything just becomes more fun. Honestly, if you can't afford loop, okay, you don't have to, but it does. It's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. We are actually just putting out our Cape Town Send It Academy dates. I think it's already half full already. I haven't offered it out to the general public, but if you have filled in a coaching, what do we want to call it, bio on the website, yes, on the website, fill in your coaching bio, put your interest in the Cape Town trip, and I will send you the information, because it won't last long. So if you're keen to come to Cape Town, check your emails if you've already done that, check your junk box if it's already there, because we'll be putting out to the main public very soon. Obviously, Windsurfing TV members get first choice. Yes, if you're not a member like these absolute legends, get on the website and get it involved. If you've got an old PayPal membership, you've been members for ages, cancel that and join again through the new website. If you just paid, I can refund the money, but everyone should be linked in with the new website. I know I'm going on about so much stuff, but we've got this skill tracker coming up. We've got challenge stuff that we're about to launch, which I was just talking about on the WhatsApp group, the Windsurfing TV WhatsApp group. If you haven't joined that, join that. We've got so much going on. The kids are going crazy. The sun is shining. And you know what? There's a dog windsurfing. Yes, I think I saw this from Vietnam on Instagram. I thought everyone loves a dog windsurfing. Just look at the way he gets off the thing. What a king, what a king. So that's it for a very crazy, fast talking Send It Sunday. I'm excited for the summer. We've got so much more coming. We're going to be doing more technique stuff and loads more action. Alfie Hart is up in the north of Portugal right now, and he's going to do the next stop on the Portuguese tour. He's getting involved. You know you love a bit of Alfie, so stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Only one thing left to say, that no matter where you are in the world, don't forget to send it. Oh.